BAKI is a series about martial arts, or simply about fights between big men who are all humans but have insane strength. In the beginning, 13 years old BAKI was strong enough to fight against 100 thugs and defeat 37 of them, but was surprised by the power of a boxing welterweight champion Yuri Chakovsky, who knocked him out with no problem. After that, things goes wild and the power level of the series flew into the sky, and the series where humans with human powers fight each other transformed into some kind of superpower series where huge metal backs beat each other so strongly that concrete walls are falling and the earth is shaking. Ordinary boxing or any other martial arts champion becomes a small weak bug compared to one of the main BAKI characters in terms of strength. 13 and 15 years old kids fight each other leaving craters in concrete walls, a human stopping an earthquake by punching the ground, or a bodybuilder who crushed a man with one hand transforming his body into a frisbee. The farther series go, the bigger power all characters get. In the second series of the manga, when BAKI is 17, while in the gym class, BAKI was shown to do 10 pull-ups in 2 seconds, breaking the pull-up bar in the process. Jump 20 feet in the air over a 20 feet gap from a standing position, and broke his arm cast into pieces by simply flexing his arm. A big muscular guy, Biscuit Oliva, is so strong that his punches often cave in the chest of his opponents, killing them instantly. He once punched Jungewaru so hard that all the GPS of the wall started to shake and malfunction. In his fight against BAKI Hanma, he rushed through 4 prison rooms and punched BAKI through a steel door. He could slam BAKI to the ground and make a dent 30 centimeters deep.
Even now, as we speak, I'm burning tons of calories. Holding it back, sealing it in, pushing, suppressing, binding up the thing inside of me that's always trying to expand outward. I'm continuously holding it at bay. I can't let up even for a moment.
Hanayama Kaoru from his childhood has such a strong grip that if he grabs an opponent's arm, he can cause it to explode from constricting the blood flow. Hanayama's strength was compared to that of a Triceratops, a dinosaur that can weigh between 6 to 12 tons. He also fought a great white shark with his bare hands whilst underwater, and he managed to kill the animal by crushing its brain. And these are only a few characters and their incredible deeds. There is more. 97 years old death row convict Potato, who for some reason looks like a 13 years old Olympic champion, able to easily break his way through prison walls and cell bars in only a few seconds using only his hands. Also, he was able to critically damage the Statue of Liberty with his fists, and had it not been for the engineers and their efforts, the statue would have collapsed. In the BAKI series, a karate guy can completely destroy a human face with one punch, almost pushing through it with his fist. But of course it wasn't lethal, cause all of BAKI characters are immortal. Almost all of them. And surely the god of might, Yujiro Hanma, is a guy who is nothing like a human. Yujiro is the strongest character in the series. He is recognized as the strongest creature on earth, with his strength being equal to, or perhaps even greater than, an entire nation modern military. Yujiro, similar to his father, was able to defeat the American military forces by himself during the time of the Vietnam War. He was only 16 at the time. Some of Yujiro's greatest feats of strength include pushing back 100 riot police, completely stopping the tectonic activity of an earthquake by punching the ground, tapping craters in a concrete wall, easily knocking out a giant elephant not even tanks could damage, cutting glass with his fingers, and crushing a piece of coal to dust. Yujiro's hits have even been likened to that of a nuclear impact. Whole armies have used their best weapon to stop him, but to no effect. His body's muscles are so strong and durable that he is able to do things like breaking katanas and knives just by gripping them, walking through walls of bulletproof glass. and shaking an entire building by merely tensing his muscles. Although it's also been implied that it was actually his body's aura, yeah. Magic. In fact, the strength of his fingers flick can be more than enough to defeat his opponent. He's also used this on a young Muhammad Ali Jr., managing to send the boy rolling back into the wall several feet behind him. And of course, the most supernatural creature of the series, Pickle. His Herculean strength has also been shown on various occasions. For example, he was fighting dinosaurs and killing them, which is already impossible for anything alive on Earth, or casually dragged a giant crocodile the size of a small dinosaur into a sewer tunnel, despite it supposedly was not big enough to contain said crocodile, which would require the strength of a bulldozer. Wow. As you can see, the power level of the BAKI series is far beyond the normal human or an athlete, and is close to some sort of a god power even. It's hard to say if is it good or bad for the series, and to what point will grow said power of the BAKI characters. Maybe someday every main character transform into All Might from My Hero Academia and will be able to jump from building to building. Who knows?
Now stand back! I'm taking off! Thanks for your continued support! Huh? Hey, what do you think you're doing? Let go! I love my fans, but this is too much!
No way! We're flying! If I let go now, I'll die!
Oh, that's a good point.
Personally, I wanted the series to be more grounded and martial arts based, like Kengan Ashura for example. Yeah, a few strange superpowers still exist in the series, but it is more about technique and skill, not an insane strength that was given from birth. For example, it would be cool if the fights was looks like it was in the Sifu game.
Open it! Open up! Help you with something? Okay then. No freaking way! Holy shit!
But still, such absurd super strength that is sometimes shown in BAKI is fun to watch, especially thanks to its absurdness. But imagine if the fight is starting like a normal hand-to-hand combat with cool techniques, fast action, punch for punch, different counterattacks, and later on slowly some super moves shows up and the fight transforms into something more supernatural like it is right now. It could be cool as hell, but it is only my opinion. Share yours in comments, subscribe and leave a like. Thank you for watching, bye.
Damn.